Hello, YouTube world. I hope everyone's having a great day, evening, nighttime, wherever you may be, somewhere in the world. I'm going to do a video on hate and my views on hate. And I really would not like hate in this video, to be honest, but I'm just going to give my views on hate. And first off, the best thing I've learned is about hate. Because I just randomly were watching videos on Hitler to get my perspective on it and to get what's happened to me. And I would honestly say about hate, one thing, and I'm going to kind of explain about Hitler, and then I'm going to kind of explain what's happened in me. What I know, and I know a lot of people know of Hitler as a hateful, despiteful person, and I understand your views on that and your opinions of that. But he grew up in a society where I don't know all the story of Hitler, but I'm trying to learn more. Is I can see and what I feel and believe that Hitler experienced. He was poor as a child. You know, his mother loved him in some aspects, and then his father was hateful and, you know, was not very kind to him. You know, he dealt with a lot of being poor, and he dealt with a traumatic time in his life when he was put down just because people want to accept his paintings and stuff. That's what I learned a little bit in some of the videos I've watched about Hitler and what I know of Hitler. And a lot of people would take that as, you know, they know Hitler that killed many and thousands of people and millions of Jews. But this is just me, and one thing I learned is, you know, hate is a big word. I know people are prone to hate and believe whatever they want, but I do admire him to the fact that he got somewhere in his life. You know, he may have not had a good childhood, he may have not had a good raising, and just things happen in his life that got him to the point that he became hateful. And I think a lot of that, he envied the Jews, he hated the Jews to the point because maybe they were growing too much in Germany. You know, there's so many things people have said about Hitler and what they hate about him and everything, but to me, I look at a person and realize, okay, if someone's hated, if someone's a murderer, if someone's done things, yes, we can put our opinion on it and everything, but honestly, how did they get to be a hateful person? How did a murderer murder people? And to me, a lot of it goes back what happened as a child and how things affected them personally to get to the place that they're at. And enough with Hitler because it's too much controversy. And one thing I've learned, because I've experienced people hating on me and picking apart who I am as a person. And I know I shouldn't compare myself with Hitler, and I'm not that type of person, but I'm just stating, when people hate people and what it does to them, it tears them up inside and makes them feel like there's really no meaning to their life. There's really no purpose to the life. And we're only humans, just as Hitler was only human, you know, or anybody that's a murderer or a rapist or any criminals out there for that. You know, we're all humans. We're all capable of doing any heinous crimes or any heinous acts, therefore. And what I'm trying to get across is I've had many people hate me. I've had many people say things that hurt and that I struggle on a daily basis living with people that don't like me. Not necessarily living with, but I mean dealing with people on a daily basis that don't like me, that every time they hear my name, they want to end the conversation. Every time they think of me, they're like putting blame on what I've done and how I affected their families and destroyed their families. When I'm only human, when I've only, yes, I may have said things that were wrong and blew up in a conversation of some sort. And yes, I would own my responsibilities of trying to do the best I can not to cause conflict. And I am trying the best I can. So, with the whole idea how the world views hate as, we hate this or we hate, just, it gets big. But what it all boils down to is the heart of a person. Yes, they can be hateful. Yes, they can do heinous acts. And yes, I don't think we should applaud them for doing those things. What we need to do is change our perspective and look at the heart of the person. Just as you are looking at yourself in the mirror and realize, I'm capable of doing that just as much as they are. And yes, they may seem like a hateful person and vengeance, but you got to look at behind all that and realize that there is a person there who wants to be accepted. There is a person inside of each of us that want to feel like we matter, want to feel like we have importance. And I mean, I hated to bring up Hitler in the conversation, but Hitler wanted power. Hitler wanted to know that he was accepted. And yes, he was a horrible person in how he did things and how he slaughtered millions of people. But honestly, there are truths we can take and learn and apply it to our lives to change our outlook on people. Just because a certain person is nasty and mean doesn't mean we should go out of our way and say, I hate that person. Hate is just a horrible thing to say. Instead, we should look at, I don't condone what they've done. I don't like what they've done. But that doesn't mean I hate them, and I shouldn't hate them. Because honestly, we should love. We should replace what they've done to us and replace it with love. That's what's a problem with society, is we hate how people are throwing sticks at us, but we're not willing to set our side of our differences and truly love that person regardless of what they've done to us and what people have treated us like. And that's something I've learned with all the haters that hate me, with all the people that accuse me of things. I just take it as a learning example, that I will show them love, kill them with kindness instead of hate. You hate people, more you hate them, the more it's not going to change. And hate doesn't change hate. What changes hate is love. So, if you like this video, like it, subscribe it, share it, and just share the love if you have to. If someone's being mean, love them instead. Good day.